Good morning, everyone. It was a classic. With regionals underway in Class 3A, Centennial and Urbana squared off in the Rantoul quarterfinals. Now, this was the third meeting of the season between the Chargers and the Tigers. In the first, Urbana won by 20. The second, Centennial responded with a 24-point win. And this matchup, well, it looked like it was on its way to another lopsided victory before one team stormed back in dramatic fashion. The grudge match between Centennial and Urbana, with both teams' seasons on the line. The Tigers cheerleaders excited in this one as Urbana, they would get out to a big lead. Here is Gerard Webster. He'd have a shot blocked by Devin Carter, but Donald McKinley there turns garbage into gold. Then Percival Blissett misses, but Michael Franklin there with the tip back. Urbana coach Russell, he would see his Tigers get out to a big second half lead here in transition. Blissett finds Franklin for the bucket. Urbana would lead at 35-20 at this point. The Tigers are going to run away with it, but Coach Tim Lavin's Chargers would not go quietly into the night. Dustin Walls finds Philip Wright for the bucket down low. Then it's Devin Carter scoring. The Chargers, they would storm back, Centennial down by just 2 points off of the missed free throw by Urbana. Chargers looking for their first lead, and it would be the seniors. Devin Carter driving to his left, kicks it out to Taylor Alexander for three in the lead. Yes, the Chargers celebrating, but the game is not over yet. Urbana with one last chance as time expires, and they would get a good look. Lawrence McMillian with the chance down low that is just off the mark. The Chargers with a shocking 55-54 come from behind victory.
They missed a free throw. We called the play. It was shirt tug. Devin drove, made a great look. They doubled him. I got the open shot. I had the confidence to hit it, and I hit it. I'm just too happy right now.
We kept telling them, play to the end, and get some turnovers and start making baskets like we couldn't. And they hung in there, and what a great ending.
What a win for the Chargers, and Centennial right back in action later tonight against the host team, Rantoul. And turning our attention to college hoops, it took until their final game of the month, but Illinois basketball picked up a victory in February with their win over Iowa. Illinois' bench production has been an area of concern throughout the season. One way to fix that? Bring Myers Leonard and Brandon Paul off of the bench. The two were held out of the starting five after not finishing near the top of competition drills held by Coach Bruce Weber during practice. Whether or not their benching led to a spark, Coach Weber is simply happy his team responded with a big victory.
If you can't come to practice and compete, you shouldn't start. The other guy should start. So that's the only thing I thought about. If it was a good thing, then I guess I'm smart. I don't know.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. At the beginning of the week, Coach Weber said we're going to have all competitive drills during practice. It consisted of, just different styles of transition, different half-court things, and unfortunately, me and Brandon were not at the top of the charts, and they made it tough on us. There's no doubt about it, but that's something we have to fight through. We were definitely competitive and gave it our all, but at the end of the day, the other guys got the wins, and they deserve to play. There's no doubt about it, but I think me and Brandon came in and did a nice job, and the guys that started did a nice job getting the game going.
And finally, turning our attention to football, it was a big day for former Illinois defensive end Whitney Mercilus. Mercilus, participating in the NFL Combine and the All-American, would have a strong performance. After completing 27 reps of 225 pounds in the bench press, Mercilus ran the 40-yard dash in 4.68 seconds. More importantly for a defensive end, his 10-yard split was an impressive 1.57 seconds, fourth among defensive linemen. The Hendricks Award winner for the nation's top defensive end is projected to go anywhere between the first and third round in April's NFL Draft. And Mercilus' former Illini teammate wide receiver A.J. Jenkins, currently fourth among all players in the 40-yard dash with a time of 4.39 seconds. One final note, Eastern Illinois University announced on Monday that they will not retain men's basketball coach Mike Miller. In 7 seasons at EIU, Miller compiled a 75-130 record, including a 12-17 campaign this season. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody.